Hello guys, how are we doing tonight? This is going to be the Week 16 League Manager's Note. I'm joined as always by the reigning champion, Mr. Joel Gibson, and Matthew Hobart. Excellent. Well, quite the week. I will say for points of historic facts, shout out to Tom Brady. I can't believe what I just witnessed. It's interesting to start off with a football thing, but I wanted to do it anyway. Greatest of all time. Congratulations to him. Moving on to Week 15, which might be one of my favorite weeks thus far. I will start out with my matchup with Doug. Shout out to Doug. He was keeping up with me for most of the week. Today I had put him out. I ended up having like a 5-player advantage. Poor Thought Maker didn't play. Wasn't the best at
Thought Maker.
But seriously, man, shout out to you for rebuilding that team. I moved to 9-6, and I currently sit in 6th place. Moving on, we have an upset. Neiman loses to Adam, 7-4. Man, if Adam only had his team for 1 or 2 more weeks, this man could have a playoff run. He is playing Mr. Spoiler this week. Poor Neiman. Poor Neiman, we're all worried about your bottom. Neiman currently sits in 5th place. Moving forward.
Your bottom hurts.
Oh. Moving on, a blowout. Kyle beats Steven at home. No real surprise here. With a certain someone's loss, Kyle moves into a 3-way tie for first place. He currently sits in the 3rd seed due to tiebreakers. Joel obviously has the tiebreaker with Kyle. Moving on to a kind of boring matchup. Yeah, he's like right on top of me. He looks twice my size.
He's taking over half the fucking screen.
I'm just throwing it out here, guys. It's fine.
Just incredible.
Yeah.
Just incredible.
How's
and
that?
with that glorious introduction, Matthew beats Cody in a matchup that he had to have for any shot at the playoffs.
The dark horse is truly rising.
You're an idiot.
He is currently sitting in 9th place still. Due to tiebreakers with Cody. They both have 1-1, but Cody does have more division wins than Matthew does. Cody's still holding on to the 8, of course. The next one is one that I thought might come differently. Eric ends up coming back and beating CJ at home. Everything was set up for CJ to win this matchup. DeRozan was out for the week. He got off to a huge lead. I thought there was going to be no way Eric could come back, and he did. It really hurt CJ that he can't run his cycle pattern. I mean, this is where his money, wasting that money earlier in the season really hurt him. He could have taken down the now current number 1 seed, Eric. CJ sits at 7. He is still 2 games ahead of Matthew. CJ holds the tiebreaker. So even if CJ loses both games, Matt wins both games, CJ still gets the 7. Cody controls his own destiny there at the bottom. And now we get to the matchup you all want to hear about. It's Simmons taking down the champ. The champ was talking so much shit this week. And Simmons came out injured as a motherfucker and was like, no, Joel, no. I will also personally call you out for setting your lineups. Despite you being in with your bosses, which is a very reasonable excuse, I, as the commissioner of the league, still must be upset.
I thought last week you said you had your lineup set for the rest of the year.
Well, I fucking picked up people.
Doesn't matter.
So the bottom line here is
That's not just a lie.
The bottom line here is Joel spent $4 on a guy to sit on his bench. It really didn't matter because even if he did play him, he still would have lost to Simmons. So in his defense, not setting the matchup or not setting his lineup didn't matter. But shout out to Simmons, just putting up monster numbers, and this man is a contender. Anything you'd like to say, champ? Excellent. We love hearing that. Well,
I'll see you boys in the playoffs. Fuck off.
I can't wait for the playoffs. These things are shaping up to be monsters. Every seed is still up for grabs. Nobody is set in stone yet. Other than Matt and Cody, you two are obviously only battling for the 8th seed at this point. So let's get to next week's matchups. I mean, 2 weeks left. It is now down to the nitty gritty. You either win or you don't get in. You like that?
So powerful.
Next week's matchups, week 16. I will start off by playing Steven. I'm the home team. Steven has nobody on his roster. I assume that he'll spend a majority of his week researching for next year. Good game, Steven. Who would you pick?
I'm going to pick you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Matthew, me as well. Okay, excellent. I'll finally get my 10th win. Yeah! Pretty excited. Next one is going to be Cody at Adam. And Adam is putting up numbers. I told you he is an upset team. He can knock Cody out of the playoffs and give Matt the 8th seed heading into the last week. So I just don't know if Cody has the depth at this point. He's traded everything away. He's clearly planning for next season. I think Adam's going to beat him at Adam's home team, so I'm going to go with Adam.
Yeah, probably Adam.
Adam?
Yep.
Well, of course you're going to root for Adam.
Yep.
The next one is CJ at Doug. Like I said, Doug's putting up some numbers. So is CJ. CJ's inability to cycle is going to haunt him, but I'm still going to take him this week. I think that he's going to keep that. He's going to stay at least 7. So I'm going to take CJ this week.
Who was the matchup again?
CJ at Doug.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to... Yeah. I'll take CJ.
I know. I wanted to...
I need CJ to lose, so I'm going to go with Doug.
All right, Doug, you have
Sorry,
a follower.
CJ. Sorry, man.
You have a follower, Doug. Moving on, we get into 3 pretty big matchups as far as seeding. The top 6 teams play each other next week. No, they don't. I lied to you. I'm sorry.
Nice.
That's my bad. Anyway, Neiman is at Simmons.
Okay.
Neiman is currently sitting at 5 with a win here. He ties Simmons. He actually beat Simmons, I believe, in the beginning of the season. Simmons had some injury problems, I think. I may want to check that. We'll have our fact checkers check that.
Did you just point at Matt?
I'm not.
Not Matt. We are not trusting Matt with facts.
Probably
I was
not gonna
pointing
do
to the
that.
back and
Yeah.
all the
I was
people.
about to say.
No.
No. I was pointing to the back and our trustful fact checkers in the
That's
back.
out of my element. I can't.
We need a whole department change that.
Simmons gained his 10th win this week, and I think he's going to continue winning at home. He's going to beat Neiman.
Simmons is going to win.
Alright, I'll go with Simmons.
Yes, excellent. Okay. Moving on, we have the champ seeking redemption against Matt Hobart.
Sit the fuck down.
You're going down. I'm not afraid of you at all. You can talk all you want. You know, say, ooh, I'm the champ. Oh, you should have came to my school. No. No. You're done.
Okay.
When he has a point, he has a point.
Okay. Matt, what's going to happen to you this week is going to be the equivalent of you taking your dick out and putting it on about a 4-foot concrete wall and me just dropping a fucking cement block on it.
My dick is unbreakable.
It's gonna hurt.
It's unbreakable.
It's gonna hurt a fuck ton.
Just know, I see this guy at least 3 days a week. I'm not talking to you once this whole week.
Okay.
The silent treatment.
You're not
Okay.
gonna get any of my communication.
Okay. I'll just hit you.
You're
I'll just hit
just
you
gonna lose so
I'm just gonna
bad.
hit you
And
until
when
you
you
talk to me.
lose, you'll lose in this. Then I'll make it into the AC. Then you'll lose that round too.
Okay.
And you're just gonna cry. I'm gonna throw the champ down on the ground and it's gonna be over with.
Matt. None of that will happen. Ever. I will kill you first.
All season, I have been giving the triple-double threat away the advantage. However, this time, I trust in my student. I believe he's going to hand Joel what was quoted to be his first back-to-back losses in years. How long's it been, champ?
Probably first season 1.
I'm
Maybe
coming
not
for you.
even.
I'm coming.
I'm not even sure if I've ever had back-to-back losses.
Oh, man. So this is going to be huge. Matt would have actually won last week, 7-3-1 against Joel. Joel claims he had a bad week. Matt has a triple-double threat, too, and Boogie. Boogie's just on fire right now. I'm going to pick Matt, and I just want to see the champ go down. I do. Obviously, you two will select each other. I will now give you each 30 seconds to say your last closing argument. You can't say anything while he's talking. You can't say anything while he's talking. Matt gets to go first.
How do you let all my thoughts out though? You're just going down. You're gonna lose. You're gonna cry. You're gonna lose like I beat you in fives the other day in real actual basketball. You're just going down, and this is gonna be the beginning of the end for you.
Okay.
Excellent. Champ?
Okay. Matt, you beat me at a shooting competition. That was one contest out of fucking, 20 competitions?
Still
I just
win.
beat the piss out of you every fucking time I see you. All fucking day long. And this is what I live for, is the week where I just get to do it to you. All fucking week. Every fucking day. I'm just gonna beat the fucking piss out of you.
Not gonna
I have
happen.
a lot
Stop
of
talking
anger.
and your 30 seconds are up. We're moving on to what I believe, outside of that matchup, is the most important matchup of the season. Week 16, we have both teams 12-3, Eric at Kyle. This is huge. If Eric loses here and Joel wins, Joel will be the number 1 seed. If Kyle wins here and Joel wins, Joel will still be the number 1 seed. So a win by Joel this week and a loss by Eric, gives Joel his number 1 seed back. This matchup is huge as far as seeding goes. It would also tie up the tiebreaker between Eric and Kyle, so it'll go to division play. And I want to say that Kyle has the advantage in division play because Eric took lost to CJ early. I think, and again, fact checkers will check that. Maybe we'll put it in your notes tomorrow if I
I'm
can
not
think
gonna have
about
the energy.
looking. All right.
That's in 5 hours.
I am going to take Eric here. Eric has the triple-double threat, and he's away. So, again, I'm going to go with Eric, and I want him to keep the number 1 seed because I think it would be great if the champ didn't have the number 1 seed. Matt, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Eric.
Eric as well. Joel, this is going to be interesting for you because you either have to root for Eric and let him keep the 1 seed, or you have to root for the disciple that you booted last week. Who do you pick?
Okay. First off, I'm going to put this out there. I do think that I'm going to have the number 1 seed. And I also think that I still have the number 1 seed against everyone. If Eric keeps it, I still have it against everyone else. I have home court advantage. And I still think I can beat Eric straight up, even as the away team. So I'm just not really worried, but I still think I'm going to get home court. And I think it's going to be because Kyle beats Eric.
Wow. Much respect, clearly, from the man he just booted. Is this because he feels regret, remorse?
No, not at
Or
all.
Or he...
Kyle and I haven't spoken at all since.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that fact.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. I have no conscience. I'm a fucking savage.
It sucks.
We are 2 weeks away from the playoffs now, guys. This is going to be awesome. I invite anybody to come down over the next 2 weekends. Watch the games. We're going to be here just watching games and enjoying life. So please feel free to come down from wherever you're traveling from.
Or up.
Right.
Neiman, so-
Neiman, yes, Neiman. Feel free to come up. I know you'll be here in July, but of course we'd love to see you sooner. I'll have an updated list for everybody. A reminder, the trade deadline is less than 3 weeks away now. Get those trades in. The All-Star break's coming up. That should be fun. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys. Champ?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Matthew?
Nothing.
All right. Looking forward to this week. I hope you guys have a good week. Good luck to everybody. If you need anything, please let me know. We'll talk to you guys later.